Yes, hello, and welcome to this corporate update town hall meeting on Saturday. It's already 18th of September, and we today going to have a very quick update, and we're going to recap what happened this week, what happened last Saturday, and what we are presenting to you now. So I think we should just get started with the keynote, and we will open for some short questions after this. We have already this week, we had a pretty extensive 1 hour Ask Us Anything session on Wednesday. And I think we're not going to have too much questions today. There are a lot of questions has been answered, and there is a lot of things happening in the company. So let's now get started with the keynote. And again, my name is Andreas Christensen, founder of SuperOne. We will have the upcoming week, we will start having regular presentations, and you will meet a lot of new people also into SuperOne. So let's get started now with the presentation, and I will dim off my camera for a while. So this is a town hall like we have every Saturday. We had during the spring, a little bit off during August, but now we are back with these regular updates. Today, September 18, and we have in front of us some really exciting times in SuperOne. We have a year behind us. We have about 60,000 unique accounts registered. Half of them have paid into SuperOne, so we have 30,000 paid accounts. So we have 6,000 unique, some have double, so we have 73,000 accounts altogether, and we had a great growth, and now we have been tuning the system, and now we are ready for the real autumn season, and all leading up to the launch of the game. So what happened this week? 2 weeks ago, we announced in the town hall that we're going to have some material changes. And the main change we said was the merging of the binary and the coding. And last Saturday, I explained in detail why we're doing that. And principally what we're doing, we are bringing up to 20% into the binary, and into the binary in form of private team bonus. So now we are really getting there. We have put all the coding resources and the eligibility into the new team bonus, so you can have either single or double team bonus. Very simple to understand. And we also started with a minimum of $10 in personal volume to be bonus eligible. That's a requirement for every 30 days. The reason for this is very simple. We want people that are at least a little bit active, and with personal volume, it's either you purchasing a $10 package yourself to keep you active, or you're recruiting a personally enrolled member at $10. That's not a very big accomplishment, and we think this is important for us to have this in order to remunerate and pay the active people. So statistics show that that will be a good thing. So both of these things will create a much bigger first of all, the volume into the binary becomes much bigger because of the 10% of coding that goes into the binary. That will create a much bigger volume in the binary, or the now called team bonus. And this requirement of $10 will require the active people. You need to be active to be eligible to receive. So fewer people will receive, because obviously we, like any other company, have some sleepers. So now we are taking that away. And the good thing is that we are now live with all this, or both of these things. They became live yesterday. As I promised last Saturday, we will be ready this week. And we have been ready. We have deployed it on the back end. It's working fully for all the members. It still remains for iOS to be they always take a couple of days to approve a new change in the app. So I know it's under review in Apple, waiting for review, and hopefully we have it tomorrow so we can deploy it Monday morning when the teams get to work. So we already deployed it on the web. It's already approved and deployed on the Android today, but all the backend were deployed yesterday. So now we are live with this. So what I'm going to tell you today is something you already have in the system. It's nothing that's coming. It's already there, live and kicking. So what is this new team bonus? It's a really supercharged bonus. We have created this in order to encourage and motivate a certain pattern. And that pattern, we want you to place people in a certain way, so we get a big growth on the platform, and at the same time you help your sponsors, and in the same way you will be helped by your team members. So what we done, we ripped out coding and merged it with binary into what we call team bonus. The whole thing is about getting 3 members into your public team, and then you will be eligible for double team bonus. So double binary, if we use that term. So up to 20%, and that's a massive. Same qualification we had as coding, and the smallest pack is counting. So if you have a $100 pack and you get $300 packs in your public team, you are eligible for $100 pack double team bonus. If you have a $500 pack and you get $300 packs in your public team, you are eligible for the double normal bonus up to, of course, everything. But the double bonus will only kick in when you have 500, or you are eligible at this case for up to $100 because you have. So it's the lowest of either your own or your 3 qualification packages that counts. The lowest ranking sort of, or the lowest package. So if you hold, even if you hold a big package, very big director pack, and you only have $300, you will only get the extra team bonus for those $100 packages. So that is, we have created that to again distinguish between the members, and the performers will get better paid. So this is a very performance-based and structured feature. And we have or are in the process of migrating this code, your eligibility, and there are some border cases we need to manually look into, but the team has already migrated this eligibility. And the founder eligibility will also be taken in, and we are looking a little bit more into detail on that. So it is a very much improved team bonus with much higher volume, and it's really creating an inherent growth for it, and not to forget about the easiness. Now it's so easy to explain. Yes, we have a binary, we have a private team, we have a public team and a private team. You put 3 in the public team, and then you switch over and you have double bonus. So that's really, really cool. So let's see in principle how it's working. From your sponsor, you are recruited into his private leg, normally his private leg, and or private team, and you are generating revenue for your sponsor. So he puts in 3 people, that becomes your public team. And then you recruit 3 members into that team, and you have sort of done your job. You can do more if you need to balance your teams, but most likely you will not be required to do that. And then on the 4th member, you start building your own private team, and for all the members you do on your private team, you will start earning double bonus if you have done the 3 first ones. So it kicks in after 3 members of the same or larger pack in the public team. And the default placement now is the public team. So you get everyone in your public team, not in your You're placing everyone you recruit once you start new into the public team until you choose to change it. So if you end up in a situation where you will be capped, we believe the capping is much better now, or much less. And if you end up in a situation where, let's say for argument's sake, you were to receive $2 and you were capped to $1, but if you have double, you will always receive the double of the single payment in any capping situation. And if you are the direct or the person that enrolled the person, you will always get the full binary. That means that when you start recruiting people yourself into your private team, you will always have 10% in personal bonus and 20% in team bonus. So 30% altogether. So if you're looking at the $10 package, this applies to all the packages. So at the $10 package, you will get $3 for everyone you recruit into your private team. And when they start recruiting again, you will get up to 20%. I say up to because there might be capping. So, but in most cases, close to you, you will probably receive $2, and then it might go a little bit down, but that we need to see. So the $3 for everyone you personally enroll into your private team, and when they start recruiting again, you will get up to $2 for each of them on the $10 package. So you can imagine what happened when these people start upgrading to $100 or even $500. You're really going to make a lot of money in your private team. So what we recommend is that you build actually your first 3 in the public team, then you build 3, 6, 9, whatever you are capable of in your private team. You might need to balance again a little bit more in the public team, and then you can upgrade your package all the way up till you get matching. So this is all synchronized and create a very good career opportunity, and a lot of, how should I say, margins and money in the system is saved for those who upgrade, get into different tires and pools, etc., etc. So let's have a look on how an example is working. Here we have again, you get in as number 2 from your sponsor. You place your number 3 into your or number 1 is placing his first 3. That will be spillover for you. And basically what happens is that you start placing your 3, it will be spill under for the guy in front, above you, and then the guy below you or the woman below you start placing that spill under for you. We can call all of this spill under actually. So that's you see here, all of a sudden when everybody puts 3, your sponsor has now got 9 additional people in his private team, while you have contributed with 3 of those. So now it's time for you to start building your private team, and then you start building with your first 3 in your private team, and you have to teach them to do exactly the same as you do. So what's going to happen? Your private team is their is their public team. So basically what's going to happen, they will place 9 people that you earn up to 20% on. So here you have 9 times $2 coming in, $18 coming in on the $10, $180 on the $100, or even more on the 500 and bigger packs. So it will probably be a mix. And when they start recruiting again, they are filling their private teams. They will start really pumping in bonuses to you, and only within a few generations you will have hundreds of people, and in 6th generation you will actually pass 1,000 people, because it goes like the first 3. That's only the first 3. So the first 3 will bring in another 3 each. So that's another 9 coming in there. Then this becomes 27, 81, and then 243. 729, and then it's 1,092 people into your private team that has brought you money. So if all of them buy a $10 package, okay, you are up to $2 each. So that's somewhere between up to $2,000. If you regard a little bit of capping, you're earning probably somewhere between $1,500 and $2,000. And that's quite good for, and this can all happen in a matter of few days. It's really aggressive, or I should say favorable system. It's really cool. And this just keeps pumping and pumping. So we don't need to, and the more, of course, the more people you bring in yourself, the more you earn personally, and the more teams you create. So we encourage everyone to put as many as possible in. Now we are focusing a little bit on the $10 pack, but we have also done tunes to the bigger packs. I will come into that, and it will all be published early next week. So it's all here to supercharge your profits. And like I said, with 1,000 people coming into your downline, into your private team, you're looking at somewhere up to $2,000. And that's really cool. That's the $10 package. And if it's the $100 package, wow, then you're looking up to $20,000. And this might take a little bit longer time on the $100 pack, but you start with 10, you get that, you earn those up to $2,000, then you start earning more and more as these upgrade will take place. So, yeah, so that's how we look at that. And for every $100, every of these $10 packs, they are capped at $100. The reason for this is we want renewals. We don't want to harm the rest of the compensation plan. So then you need to renew. Once you reach $100, you renew. But then you have already a profit of 10x, so that's really cool. You just renew, and it keeps flooding in. We will now come with auto renewal, so you can switch on auto renewal. That's hopefully coming this upcoming week. So you can just switch on auto renewal. Every time you reach $100, it will repurchase. So you can imagine what happened when these 1,000 people you have in your downline, for every 3 you bring in. After 6 generation, you have 1,000 people, and when they start renewing, because like I said, you have 9, 27, 81, then you're looking at north of 100 people, and you probably earned already there. That's only 3-4 levels, and you already earn more than $100. So you need to renew. You will renew, and the guy below you will renew. So you earn from him and him and him. Everyone will renew. So every 3-4 level, you will have a renewal. So this is a machine that just keeps pumping and pumping bonuses into your wallet or into your pockets. So this is really cool. So we will have this auto renewal. It will be really automated and really automated money generator for you. And then you can always dream about the bigger packs, like $100. They are designed to really take care of the bigger amounts. You can earn much more. So there's a great upgrade value. So most of your members will, after maybe earning a few $100 into from the $10 pack, they will upgrade to $100, and they will get better value. They will also get more tokens, credits, and other things that we include in those. So start really building your public team and get ready. Now this presentation is a little bit from last Saturday, and many have already started. We see that on the statistics. And now you can, already today, you can switch to your private team and start making $3 for every $10 that comes into your private team. And now it's all about a rat race of being the best builder and get the biggest how should I say, public teams, be part of the teams that are really powerful and move your way. And like I said, this is already live and kicking, so there is no point dwindling about it. It's there and running. So we are also the upcoming week changing a little bit on the the ranks. So what's going to happen? There will be less requirement to rank up once you have the $100 or $500 package. You can become a star by placing $100 in your public team, a racing star with 2 people, and superstar you need 500 in your public team, and everything is based on your public team. So we are aligned with this new compensation model for team bonus. Yeah, so that's what I explained. And the 500 makes you a superstar. And once you get into the superstar, you become a superstar, you will get 20% matching, and you will get access to the pool where we put 3% of the revenue. So also another change that's being deployed the coming week is the 2,500 package is upgraded to Director 1, and we'll give you 1 generational D1 matching. That's really, really, really a big thing, and you will have that for 6 months. And I can already now say that all of you that bought the $2,500 package, you will be upgraded to D1. So we are doing that retro perspective. So we are doing that. We don't want anyone to feel like, oh, I bought a $2,500 package a little while ago, so we will upgrade you. Depending on the time you bought it, we will not renew your 6 months. You need to look at that, and yeah, but we will upgrade you. So you have that title and you have that thing. So that's cool. That's coming. And yes, the minimum of $10 in 30 days personal volume is the eligibility to earn the team bonus here. And that's something to earn both the regular and the double team bonus. So we really want this to be a great system for the active. And then we don't want a lot of people that maybe are not active at all, or not using their account, or lost their access, or for whatever reason. We want this to be concentrated towards those who are active. And $10 in 30 days is absolutely nothing. It's $30 cents a day, so it's nothing. So that's all for this update today. I think we're going to stop sharing there. And we're going to see if there are any questions coming in here. We have a few questions. Hello, Steve. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, Andreas. Yeah, there's a handful of questions, some good things. One, of course, on quiz and game, different things that we're rolling out, which we know that's happening in the weeks to come up. And then this, of course, they asked also for the recording from last Wednesdays, if we could post that somewhere in the near future for folks to see our last week's question and answers for the game with Alex. It was a great Wednesday. Pretty good on questions. I mean, everybody's got some great ones. Johnny over there in the Philippines got some great ones on the renewal on different aspects of that. And I think people just maybe sometimes, Andreas, don't realize how fun this business can really be. I think that's going to be a great enhancement for us to understand. You know, everybody, guys, you got to realize, you know, a company, when we say small, $10 million is not small. We've done some really good sales, Andreas. I think people realize, and we played out close to 80% of that. There's a lot of people who made a lot of money. Guys, think about your business today. As Andreas shared all the updates and all the things working with Arthur and the team and all the behind the developers and the new updates, make sure you go to your app store today. We're going to be doing a lot of these reminders and make sure you guys are doing your updates and doing all the, and watching the channels, guys. Telegram, get all your folks connected back in Telegram and also in our Facebook community. Samantha's doing a great job. Everybody's doing a great job in connecting everybody with all the updates, because we'll be pushing out all those important updates that Andreas talked about today. So really good. You know, we had Stuart talking about this is an awesome. Any chance in the timeline for the, of course, he's talking about different credit cards. We talked about that. That's in the future. Pretty cool stuff coming with that, as you shared. One company that we may be partnering with that has a credit card module that'll work in crypto, giving us up to $500 availability in the future. That's down the road, not too far, but you did talk about that this past week.
I want to point out that there has been some questions related. Let me just quickly recap what happened on Wednesday. Okay, we're gonna the game. We are working heavily on that, and we're gonna have a release part on that over the next weeks and months. So we're not gonna touch that too much. The update on the staking and the airdrops, etc., that we have will come. It's work in progress. It's just been, how should I say, we have other priorities with the NFT and all that. And we are releasing more NFTs coming next week. The American football thing is starting. So we're really going to start pushing that again. We have celebs lined up ready to go. There is a lot of things happening. We will also now come with, when it comes to the token, and the listing is there, but we haven't started releasing the trading of the token, and we covered that in a very extensive event on Wednesday, but we are holding back a little bit while we are preparing a lot of new stuff in the company, and we want a certain momentum. What we can say is that the delay that occurred because of this will be caught up by faster vesting for those that were supposed to have started vesting already. So there is no point starting this trading at the current status. So we have work going on with that. It's not a very, how should I say, transparent answer, but we don't want to say too much about what we do in that sense before we are ready to push the button.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And Andreas, people that are holding, it's like you think about a stock that you bought from Apple or IBM. They hang on to those stocks, folks, for 20 years. Because crypto moves as fast as it does, a lot of people like us, we're a very smart company. We don't want people coming in and just say, oh, I can't wait to sell my tokens and try to bury the company. It's a waste of time. We've got a model for people to build in a network arena. That's what we're doing. That's where our sales come from. If you put in $100 already and you made $200, you've got a profitable business. That's how you've got to look at SuperOne. That's what we teach on, and we'll be doing more Zooms coming up this week. We'll be re-injecting some new content that we got from corporate. Andreas doing a fantastic job with that, of getting that information out to Arthur, myself, and Samantha, all of us that are working in the community together, John, everybody. We won't miss any of the leaders that are out there.
Creating this huge business community, that's what we're actually doing. We are empowered. We want to make money through our, in a fair, fast, and favorable way in our business community. So that's what we're doing. We're building a huge business community. And on top of that business community, we're going to start creating the player community. And they will then be spending money in the games, in the assets, and all the things that we have created in that sort of business, part of our business. And then that I will again inject revenue into all the people. So the bigger, how should I say, the bigger the business community is, like I said, it's about 60,000 people now. We should really get more people in. We know in terms of network marketing, it's not that many people, but it is a great accomplishment because we have actually been delivering. And I looked at the statistics prior to this, and we have done 2 million XRP transactions externally on the platform. Internally, and that was another staggering number, we have done close to 60 million transactions. So that's pretty cool. So we actually, the whole platform is the machinery that's well engineered, and that's why things takes a little bit longer time, maybe because we are very careful what we're doing. Now we have been very efficient. This week we managed to get the double team bonus, a major accomplishment, and we had also upgrades on Monday on the package control center, and we have a lot of small catch-ups coming this forthcoming week and weeks, and we have stuff that we have bigger things, like we said on Wednesday, the auction, the marketplace, and the whole player, not the player registration, but the whole concept for start moving into the top 20 football clubs and how we're going to start building that community. But first and foremost, now also the $10 package is about bringing in more people, much more people into the community. and to get them hooked on the compensation plan we have. The bonus plan is probably, I will say, is probably the best best one out there. It's the same as Carlsberg beer, saying probably the best beer in the world. It's probably the best compensation plan, and it's paying you real time. It's a really, really good adjusted team bonus binary plan that create a huge momentum once it's played correctly. So I would sort of say that now it's time to really grow. It's September. We really want to end this year with millions of people, and we want to do that. And from the corporate side, we hope to have a new video today, but our voiceover in US, he didn't manage to get it ready before very late last night, and that's infected our tuning a little bit. So we have a complete new video for the Super Pling. We have a complete new video for the Super Packs. They're all really cool. And we get the Super Pling down to less than 2 minutes, explains the whole compensation model, and it's focusing on that effect. And we also have the rest of the corporate communication become much more efficient. And I can tell you, that's why I didn't prepare a new keynote today, because we have a lot of things starting on Tuesday on social media, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on different. So we created a lot of assets, a lot of explanations for the company, and a little bit this like, what is SuperOne? And so we are doing that, and we are also in a very active reach out process to a lot of potential partners for what we're doing. But keep that aside, let's build a community. We're going to have some great news for you already next week, I believe, and there are things happening. So,
one final question.
I want to say one thing, and there is
one
thing. There is one more thing I want to say.
Okay, very good.
Okay, I got a shock this week because earlier I'm a friend with Facebook on a guy that worked in the very early days of a company called Evolution Gaming in Sweden, and we actually. We partied a lot in Malta together, and he quit that company. But I remember when he started, Evolution came up with a concept in the gambling industry about live dealing of card games, and nobody cared about it. It was like, okay, they are good with the cameras. They had some nice people doing the live in tuxedos or cocktail dresses, and they were dealing with that. And what happened is that they created a unique platform for what they're doing, a unique technology platform. And each of the big gambling titans, they came in as customers because this was a kind of extra service for them. And all of a sudden, this Evolution, which is a stock listed at the Nasdaq exchange in Stockholm, they become the go-to place for live dealing in that industry. And what happened is that I looked at their market capitalization on Monday, and I was stunned. I was like, what happened here? Their market capitalization, it's all public, was close to $35 billion. It's a massive, massive thing in the startup scene. And they listed in 2015. But when you look at their numbers, I started smiling because they have a profit margin of more than 60% because they own the platform and they are unique in what they do. I don't say we're going to be there. I can dream about it. But what I'm saying is that I believe that our strategy about owning all the bits and pieces of the platform, tailoring to what we do, is really something cool. And I won't say if, I will say when we have 10 million players spending $60 every month, which is the average. You can just do the math yourself. And we will be really pumping profits. So this market in gaming, I believe there is more or less no limit what you can do if you hit it. And that's what we're doing with our games, are unique. We attract, our games are specifically designed to the billions of people that enjoy sports and entertainment. That's what we do. So we can do a lot of stuff, but that's what we do on the gaming side. So we keep it very clear. So the value proposition for the players, it's to make them happy. It's to make them rewarded in the sense, in a psychological sense, so they come back for more. That's what we create. We create simply the world's best play to earn trivia game. That's it, period. And that is the main machinery of what we have. And the community model we have beneath it is something unique in the world. It's never been done at this scale. That's why things takes a little bit of time, and sometimes you do something wrong, and sometimes you have to do that, and whatever, Corona comes hitting you, but we have created something really beautiful that is ready to really start rocking, and we have already 60,000 unique people on the platform where every second has put in money, and a lot of people have made a lot of money. We have now finally adjusted the canon. Now we should go out there and we can say something many other projects in this market cannot say. We walk the talk. We've been around longer than many of them, and we're going to stay here for decades. So that's what I want to say. It's important now to start building your team, get double team bonus, qualify, start pumping in people, and you will be amazed how easy that is.
Fantastic, Andreas.